Crazy Legs Conti, Coleman's Barn Grill, another edition of What Have We Got? We've got the finest cocktail mixologist in all of New Orleans.
Please don't use that term.
All right. What do you call yourself? A slinger, a drink slinger, a bartender?
Hi, how are you?
A guy who's going to make my first ever gin fizz, named after Huey P. Long's favorite drink. We're at Ignatius, a magazine named after the famous character from Confederacy Dunces. I, in charge of a hot dog cart, would probably eat all my hot dogs too. But the process has started. I won't film the whole thing because Ed really doesn't want to be filmed. He just wants to sling good cocktails for people who want to drink them. All right, go. He's going to let us film.
So we start with a little egg white. Yeah. Sort of straighten it out. Right there. Right. And then a couple drops of lemon juice. Less lime juice. A little sugar. Then we do orange flower water.
That's the bitters?
It's orange oil extract. It's kind of bitter, yeah. It'll give it like a long aftertaste, which is nice. And then in this one, I usually do a little Contro.
So I have all the
It's
numbers
not
that I had back when I had
Did you put a SIM card in that?
It's this
Got
SIM
that.
card, or it's a new SIM card, but since it attaches to my Google account, it goes back to.
All my contacts are
Then we do the gin.
All right.
If you have like a London dry, that's really good too.
I happen to love the Hendrix, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the gin for everybody, but the coriander, the botanicals are pretty distinctive.
Yeah, it's interesting. So about 2 ounces of that. And then 3 ounces of half.
And why would this have been Huey P. Long's favorite drink, do you think?
You know, I don't know. It was really famous around his time. You know, because there weren't really a whole lot of cocktails.
But this would lead to corruption, heroism, and assassination? Is that the theory? All right. Well, I'm excited to try it. And look who's at work. Win.
You're going to give it a dry shake without the ice.
Okay.
So it emulsifies better. So do that a little bit.
So that's the egg white acting as a stabilizer, giving it a little, I don't know.
Well, yeah, and the lemon juice will like cook it a little bit. So if you shake it dry, it'll all mix and it won't like chunk up on the ice.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice.
So it's like alcoholic ceviche.
Yeah. Right. All right. And then you add the ice, and then you gotta shake it like 100 times.
100 times. All right. I'm very excited for this. I got to tell you, it's got history. It's got New Orleans, and it's obviously made with care. And you must do this several times a night.
Yeah, I do. And you know that I'm not a mixologist because I don't shake like this.
Right. You're all about function, not fashion. You want the drink to taste good. You don't care how you look to the cute girls who are oohing and ahhing.
I think that's accurate.
All
Yeah.
right. I like that. A no-nonsense bartender.
And we're shaking. At the Sazerac bar, when this was invented, they had a line of cocktail shakers, like 20 or 50 deep.
Of the shakers or of people
The
shaking?
shakers. People shaking.
People shaking, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I think they need to bring that back. It would certainly add to the job market here in New Orleans.
Do you count it?
Usually, but I get distracted.
I did. He was telling me about the fact that there could have been a dancing chorus of 50 people shaking the gin fizz at the same time.
Yeah, they would do like a fireman's carry and shake it for about 5 minutes.
Wow. So
But you know, I'm not going to do this.
Basically a Buzz Berkeley-like musical that ends with a beautiful cocktail.
And here we go.
It looks like the greatest glass of milk I've ever seen, but because I saw what went into it, I'm pretty excited.
And then we get a little foam, some soda in there. Makes a nice little foam.
All right.
On top.
Wow.
There you go.
And Ed, you guarantee this will stick in my horrible mustache and I'll have this beautiful taste for the remainder of the evening?
Absolutely.
All right, well, cheers. Thank you very much. Oh, that is so good. That is perfect. It's better than any milkshake I've had because it doesn't taste sweet. It's got a dryness, and it's the most beautiful foam you've ever seen, like on a cappuccino. And the gin taste just comes through. Kelly, do you want to sip?
Yes.
All right. Ed, that is perfection in a glass. So thank you. Absolutely.
Yum.
Is that amazing?
What's the citrusy flavor in it?
That's orange flower water, and there's a little lemon lime.
Vincent, you know our French friend that goes to Kirkland?
All right, Crazy Legs Conti at Ignatius on Magazine. Ed is, don't call him a mixologist, call him a genius. And to Huey P. Long and to New Orleans greatness, or
It was more orange.
maybe not so great. The Gin Fizz is great. I now know why it's famous.
I made him the traditional one.
It's so good.
Usually,
Get me a vat. All right, we'll see you again soon.
remain in it instead of Cointreau, and that's fabulous.